Hello, everybody. I hope you can hear me okay. Let's see, is the audio sounding fine? It sounds a little bit staticky to me. One moment. Oh, hello. Oh, thank you very much for the subscribe. Hello, Alhythambait. How was, I'm sorry if I'm not familiar with the... Oh, thank you very much for the sub. Oh, Latte, thank you very much for the gift sub. Um, I'm sorry if I'm butchering the pronunciation. How was, Naziz's stream? Oh, whoa, what was that? Oh, Hype Train. Oh, awesome. Thank you for the Hype Train, everybody. I'm glad you like the AUG. Amazing, yeah. Oh, what was that? I forget what all these sounds are. I don't know what that was. So funny chill. That's awesome. Yeah, sorry, because I'm not like super familiar with a lot of voice actors, like from like or like I am from like certain video games, but not like Genshin. That's awesome. I'm glad you all had a wonderful time in his stream, and I hope because I saw it was like his pre-birthday stream. I was like out when I saw that he was streaming, so I hope that um I hope that his stream went well, and I hope that that his pre-birthday went well. I hope he has a wonderful birthday. He's really funny. Like his shit posts on Twitter are all top tier. Oh, I love to see that. I love when voice actors like have like shit posts as awesome as like it really shows their personality. I pretty much only follow Ben and Sayu and now Nazi. That's pretty cool, yeah. It was definitely like a chill late night radio stream. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, hi Automochi. You like my cheese cherry blossom? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, thank you so much for the subscribe. I really appreciate it. So yeah, so I hope everybody's day went well, and for those who celebrate, Lunar New Year, I hope that you had a wonderful Lunar New Year. That's if your festivities still aren't going. Um, yeah, so I had a fun time with my parents. It went pretty well. It was pretty standard. We don't really tend to stay too long, since we don't really have a lot to talk about with them. Oh, it looks like we reached our subscriber goal too. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate it. That's awesome. We reached both subscriber goals, I think, this week, which is awesome. Oh, you celebrated your birthday? Oh, happy birthday, Ozzy. I hope it was wonderful. That's awesome. Like, happy birthday, Ozzy. I really hope that, it was full of good company and good food and, good presents. And yeah, definitely had a lot of pineapple tarts. Oh, pineapple tarts sound good. But yeah, Ozzy, I hope your birthday was everything you'd hoped. I hope that there was no drama for your birthday. I hope that, there was everybody was chill and that you were able to, celebrate it the way that you wanted. My mom paid my dinner, so yeah, oh, awesome. Free meals are always the best. It was spa day. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot that you mentioned that you were gonna have a spa day. I hope that like the massage went well and everything as well. And I hope that you and your mom both had a wonderful spa day. It sounded like it was very much needed. That's awesome. I'm glad. And I hope, I hope tomorrow will be great for you as well. I hope that it'll be like a birthday weekend for you and that, that you'll have plenty more fun times. But yeah, so my day was interesting. So yeah, I was over at my parents for Korean New Year. We did like the kind of like the traditional thing. So the way that Korean New Year, or really just any kind of like the Korean like holidays like Chuseok or Chesa, or like with this Korean New Year's it being Solal, I think was what it's called. Um, so the way that it normally goes is that you have to open the door to let the spirit of your ancestors in, and after they enter, you close the door, and then you have like this wide spread of like this food and also like an incense pot in front of it with like a little bowl and then like a pot of like a little kettle of like liquor, like sake usually. Um, and then so then the way that it's done is very patriarchal. Like the sons in the family like pour like the oh, hi Kippis. I'm just kind of explaining like what like the Korean like traditional holidays are like. Um, so you're pretty much like the sons like stand on either end, or if you know if you only have one son, then it'll be he does it on both ends or whatever. So it's like there's two sides of the table where there's like two little like cups, and each cup signifies like the dad and the mom. Yeah, that was already hype train. It was pretty awesome. Like we reached our second subscriber goal in the same week. That's so wild. Uh, so yeah, so pretty much it's like the dad, the patriarch of the family, is first to go. So you pour like the sake into like the little cup, and then you kind of like uh, it's hard to describe. You take the cup and then you kind of like uh hover it over the incense sticks 3 times, and then you pour it into the cups of like that signify like the ancestors, like the father and the mother, um, on the dad's side. So then you pour that in, and then he bows to like you know to his parents, and then the oldest son goes next, and then like the younger son pours, and then the older and the father pours, and then the oldest son like bows to like their spirits, and then the younger son, or however many sons, if you just go down the line until you get to the youngest son, and then after all that's done, then you get to the daughter, or the daughters, and then they do it, and then you have the sons pour for them, and then the wife then goes last, and it's a separate cup for the wife compared to the father and the children. And then everybody bows together. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Mustard Cat. I appreciate it. So then everybody bows to the ancestors, and then you kind of wait for them to eat the meal that's been prepared for them. Um, and then afterwards, you bow again, and then that's done. Like the whole thing is done within probably like 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, hi Jasper. No problem that you missed the streams. I have the VODs on my YouTube channel if you want to check them out. But I'm glad that you're here. Uh, so yeah. So what was interesting is that we went through all that, we ate, and then I was kind of talking with my parents, and I was kind of reminded why I don't really spend too much time talking to my parents. Uh, oh yeah, I have a YouTube channel, so it's in the link in the it's one of the links on my channel under the About Me section if you want to check it out. I'll be posting all my VODs from like my streams there. Uh, the audio quality has been kind of iffy lately, but I'm hoping that it's better now. For some reason, even though that my microphone has been sounding fine on the stream, when it's exported to the VOD, like the sound is very crunchy. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Milano Cookies. I very much enjoy your cookies. Shout out to Pepperidge Farms. Um, but yeah, so I was talking to my mom, and she was telling me, she was kind of like joking. She's like, "Oh, you're I was just talking to your brother, like, cause my brother was over there yesterday as well. He was just talking to your brother, and he was telling me about how much I used to beat you when you were children." And I was like, "Yeah," and she's like, "I don't remember that at all." And I was like, "Oh, well, your children certainly remember." And she's like, "Oh, well," she just kind of shrugged and laughed off. She's like, "Oh, well, I don't remember. Like, you know, like I don't remember anything like from your childhood." Um, and I was like, "Oh, like don't worry because your children remember everything." And I think she took that as a joke. Uh, so like that was kind of triggering for me because that brought back memories like of like what she did to us. And I just kind of like just let it go because like there was no point in like telling her like, hey, like I'm very much offended by you bringing this up and just kind of joking about it. Yeah, so it's just kind of how she views things from that lens in hindsight. So I wasn't really happy about that, but I just kind of moved on from it. So yeah, I was just like, this isn't like in my mind. I was like, this is very much not a joking matter. Like it was very traumatizing, and we definitely didn't forget. But I guess it's good for you that you forgot because then you don't have to feel the guilt of that. Um, but yeah, so after that we just kind of went back. We just kind of left. Like my brother and I just left because like I know that he probably wasn't as bothered by it as I was, but I could tell that on a certain level it probably didn't make him happy because I know those weren't pleasant memories for him either. Um, so yeah, so that was kind of how the day went. We did like the whole like kind of like bowing to the parents because that's also common. It's like the whole red envelope thing that they do like in China. We also do that in Korea. We did that, and it's pretty much like you're telling them like, oh, like I wish you like a happy new year and I wish you health and good will during the new year. We also ate like rice cake soup, which if you saw on the Discord, I posted a photo of. That's very traditional in Korea to have during New Year's, because the um the long shape of the rice cakes signifies living a long healthy life, and then cutting up into small circles signifies, I think, making money and having a financial fortune throughout your life. So that's kind of like the symbolism behind it. And like during your birthdays you have like kelp soup, like that's tradition to have like in Korea on your birthdays, because that's like symbolizes like health for the next year. Oh, hi Brightworks, thank you for joining in. But yeah, it's been a day, and then I came home, decompressed by spending time with my wife, and then watching Solo Leveling, which I love, by the way. If anybody here hasn't checked out Solo Leveling, I highly recommend it. It is really cool. It's based off of Korean webcomic or mana, and yeah, and uh, then we got ready and then went to my friend's birthday party, and that was fun. And I just got back from that. So yeah, I hope everybody had a good day. Solo Leveling is so good. Yeah, I love Solo Leveling. I think I'm gonna read the manga with how much I enjoy the anime, because the first 6 episodes are out and they're wild. It's not an isekai in the traditional sense. It's kind of like a reverse isekai, which is pretty cool with how they approach it. I'm still at work. Oops, I have like 2 more hours, but I'm just checking to say hi. No problem, Brightworks. I hope work is going well for you, and I hope it's not too stressful. I have all the books. The manga is incredible. Yeah, I really want to read it. It looked really cool. Um, so yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I know it's very short notice. I wasn't really planning on streaming, but I figured like, oh, like I got home earlier than expected. I was planning on streaming maybe earlier because we also ended up staying later than expected. Uh, but yeah, so we're here. I hope everybody's having a wonderful evening or day if you're like in Europe or Asia. Um, and yeah, and I know for those in Europe, it's probably super late right now. If you haven't slept, please go to sleep. Please not stay up on my account. I will have the VODs available later on for you to watch if you'd like. But yeah, I guess we'll play some more Persona 3 if everybody is down for that. Let me grab my controller. And I gotta plug it in. Awesome. So that is plugged in. And let's see, I got to open up. It's like 8 p.m. Okay, that's not too bad then. Yeah, because if you're like on the West Coast, then like it's much earlier. Like I'm on the East Coast, so it's like 11 p.m. here. Let's see. Close out my memes browsers because I was looking up cat memes earlier before we left. That's 11 p.m. here. Oh, okay. Yeah, EST gang. I mean, all games are valid. Oh, I gotta log into Mix It Up so that way if anybody redeems head pats, that'll start working. Eat gang, rise up. Yes, we're eating. We're cooking and we're eating. Cat meme solos. Yeah. I love the cat themes everywhere. They're so cute. I love cats. Thank you, Carnival. I also love cats. It's funny because my wife and I bond over cats, and when we first started talking to each other, I just sent her a bunch of cat pictures of my two cats, and she absolutely loved it. So let's see. Let me go to Steam. Open up Steam. Thank you for the meow. Meow. One can never have enough of cat. That's so cute. I did that with my girlfriend. Yes, it's so awesome bonding over cats. I love it. Persona 3 Reload play. Plan on marrying them. I think cats can bring about so much love in the world. Yes, and if your cats like your partner, that's a good sign because cats tend to not like people, especially new people. So if they warm up to your partner pretty easily, that means that you know that your partner tends to be a pretty patient person and has a good temperament and also has like an aura about them that cats can feel safe around. So the cats, yeah, cats always know. Cats tend to be a good test of like if a person has the patience and temperament to be willing to get close to a cat and not try to force affection. Because if they try to force affection, that is a huge red flag. And if you ever see that, run. Let's see, where is my game capture? We're gonna switch it off of Genshin Impact and go to P3R. Okay. There we go. We are in business. For real, I wish we weren't long distance. I'm so sure my cats would love my GF so much. Yeah, long distance is tough, but I hope that that you're making it work. Because in the long run, if you can stick through long distance and then you get together, in person, and you're able to cultivate the relationship in person afterwards, and like watch it grow and then work on it, it it can be very rewarding because like probably like long distance is a true test of a relationship. If you can do long distance and be okay and then work towards like the long-term goal and then make it work, I feel like you can pretty much get through anything, or most anything. Let's see, I've always wanted a cat, but my family aren't cat people. No hate to my dog, that's my baby, but I think once I'm settled in after moving, I like looking to get a cat. For sure. Cats are also a lot more low maintenance than dogs in the like practical sense or in the physical sense, where like you just need to clean the litter out and make sure that they're fed. Like you don't need to walk them or anything like that. You do need to play with them if they're very like active cats or if you want them to be very active cats. But yeah, they don't require as much maintenance as a dog, but they do require a lot of emotional maintenance in the sense of patience and reading their body language. Because you have to be patient with cats too, because cats are also not like dogs in the sense where dogs will just be excited and extremely loyal. You have to earn a cat's trust. So if you don't have the patience to do that, uh, they're not gonna like you. Like my great aunt hugging, I mean squishing my cat in her arms. My cat looked like she was suffering. Yeah, cats. Cats can have very varying personalities, but yeah, like generally, you don't want to do anything that they can't tolerate. See, I'm having about 100 dogs in my life, and I've only kept like 3 outside stray cats. Oh yeah. Oh, my controller is disconnected. There we go. Cats are less likely to completely demolish your sofa, but can tip over planters. I say as both a dog owner and cat owner. My cats will fuck up a sofa. Yeah, like especially like if they like making biscuits on like soft surfaces and like they just like I have so many scratching posts yet they still insist on scratching on the sofa and it's just something I try to kind of train them out of but I can't. Like no amount of like spray bottles and like water and like making the spray water sounds is going to get them to stop. It'll only teach them to stop when I'm around, but when I'm not around, they'll go at it. My cat is also super social, but she was hiding after that LMAO. My cat's basically a dog. Yeah. My cats would sprint around my partner like, yeah, the cat's got the zoomies. What's the matter? Are you done for today? Yeah, we're done for today. Let's call it quits. We went as high as we could. All right, rest up and come prepared for your next expedition. Alrighty. Yeah, my cats, it'll be like 4 in the morning, and then like, if I'm not like passed out asleep, like I'll hear my cats like just running around randomly. Yo, Shipiphany, you by yourself today? Dude, was the rumor about you and Takaba-san coming to school together even true? Only on their first day.
You sure?
Thank you for playing Persona 3. I've been wanting to get into it so badly, and you're so nice to watch. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. My pleasure. Persona 3 is my favorite Persona, so I am so excited, like, when this game dropped. Like, I'm so excited to play it. Here it is around 9 p.m. We call it crackhead hour. Yeah. Well, it's not like I care or anything. Then why are you asking me, dude? Why are you asking if I'm coming to school with her if you don't care? Anyways, you must be pretty unlucky to have to transfer here. Wait, you seriously don't know? Weird stuff's been happening at the school. There are a couple of folks who say they've heard strange voices. But I guess since you're always wearing those headphones, you probably haven't heard anything. Yeah, probably not. It's Persona time. I'm gonna have to hit you up later for some advice on VTubing soon. I really want to start streaming sometime. No problem, Brightworks. I'm happy to answer whatever questions I can, but I am by no means an expert. I just got very lucky to know people who already have a large following, and they just happen to send people my way. If you want advice on like how to set up tech stuff, I can help with that because I think I managed to learn somewhat quickly with having a tech background. The audio stuff, I don't really have an audio background in terms of tech, so that I don't know how my microphone sounds. I'm hoping it's fine. We've ruled out that it's a driver issue. We ruled out that it's an OBS issue. So maybe it might just be a microphone issue with the physical microphone, the cables. So we'll see. It might even be a Focusrite issue with the actual USB audio interface. Because that might just be borked. Because it's affordable relatively. It's not cheap, but it's not super expensive either.
Hey man, I'm gonna get some ramen after school. You wanna come?
Why are you asking me?
No reason really. Just don't have anything to do later.
I've had like no conversations with you other than you asking me if it's true that I'm dating Takaba-san. Why are you asking me to
figured
ramen?
We could finish our chat from this morning. So
But yeah, any questions you may have on like streaming, I'd be happy to answer it if I can, but I'm still fairly new to it. I'm only about a month in, and I by no means do I call myself an expert. Oh, hi Zach, thank you for joining and thank you for lurking. Thank you for always tuning into the stream. I really appreciate it. Let's get some ramen at the mall and talk. I'm going to hang out with my classmate after school. Oh, I can't even say no. According to Igor, the strength of a social link is the strength of the persona. Oh, wait, I can have a social link with him? I don't remember being able to have a social link with him. Yeah, I don't remember him being a social link in the original, but maybe I'm just forgetting. You're only a month in, you're so good at talking, OJ, like a natural. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because I practiced a lot on my own before I started streaming for like a few days, where when I did first start streaming, I would probably average like 1 or 2 viewers, and I just had to get used to talking to myself. And I think that really helped a lot. That's what I recommend. Just record videos. Get used to hearing your own voice. Just record, talk to yourself while you're, if you're not doing streaming, just bring up a game, bring up OBS or Streamlabs, and just record instead of stream. And just try to fill up the dead air as much as you can, and go back and listen to yourself. I did voice act a bit in college when Ben was also getting into like trying to voice act. So I think that helps, because back then I had to force myself to be okay with listening to my own voice, because I used to hate listening to my own voice. So if you can talk to yourself alone, it's pretty not bad with a crowd in the audience. But again, I got lucky. Before Ben rated me, I had 5 viewers at most. And then now look at, we have 20 viewers for a last minute stream. So I really can't say that I'm an expert on that. I just got really lucky. I'm nervous to start because I'm mostly just an artist. Yeah, I think that's what is also difficult because it's a different mindset. Because I had a theater background, I'm used to talking in front of an audience and singing and dancing in front of an audience. So I think that's why it also comes a bit more naturally to me in that regard. So I can't really imagine coming from it cold without having any exposure to being in front of an audience. It helps that it's a chat and that you can't see me and that I can't see you. But yeah. Oh yeah, theater kids rise. Yeah, I was a stereotypical theater kid. Well, not stereotypical because theater kids also kind of have a stereotype of being like promiscuous, and that was not me at all. Because I just that just wasn't my vibe. But yeah, so basically the game doesn't allow us to be antisocial. Exactly. Like we can't say no to this guy apparently.
Well, was I right or was I right? The soup here tastes great, doesn't it?
Sorry, I had a very salty meal for dinner. I had chicken parmesan with sweet potato fries and garlic bread, so I'm just drinking as much water as I can.
Maybe there's a secret clue in the shop's name.
Yeah. Shout out to all the theater kids. Chicken parmesan is so good. Yeah, I love chicken parmesan. Chicken parmesan is my favorite Italian meal. It's so good. Oh, thank you for the head pat, Nixie. I feel I was an A-spec theater kid and almost always ended up being the one to do stage makeup. Yeah. It was awkward too because like when I was in theater, there would be people who were just like flirtatious by nature. And like on stage, I had to act like, you know, like that, like, oh, like we're playing it up. Like if the character called for it, but behind the stage, like if people were like being flirtatious because that was just a personality, that made me very uncomfortable. Yeah, voice acting Genshin fan dubs actually, but that's about as far as my experience goes. Hey, that's something. Like that's better than nothing, you know? Like that's actually pretty good. If you can do that, you can get used to streaming. I just recommend, you know, just getting used to hearing your own voice. That's the biggest hurdle. And doing it in a way that you always fill the dead silence. Like, if you're silent, it's fine if like you're playing a video game. But if you want people to kind of react to your personality as well, especially in VTubing, because like half of it is, from what I've seen, is putting yourself out there, then yeah, that's pretty much what helps as well. Just getting used to talking and hearing yourself talk.
Man, I wasn't expecting that. I think I'm liking you more.
Last time I went on stage in theater class, I was mandatory. I messed up one line and cried on stage. And never let them know you're the next. Never let them know your next move. Yeah, keep them on your toes, or keep them on their toes. I was supposed to fan seeing a Genshin project forever ago and it fell through, unfortunately. Oh, I'm sorry, Latte. Hopefully it gets picked back up again. Yeah, I watch a lot of art streamers too, like Umber Reverie, and you don't have to, it's different if you're doing art streams, because from what I've seen, you don't have to fill all the dead air with, like, talking. A lot of artists listen to music or listen to podcasts while they draw, and they just play that as the desktop audio when streaming, so that way chat can hear it too. And then you're just vibing and just chilling and watching them work on their art, and it's pretty cool. Again, again with me and Takaba-san. Why are you so obsessed to find out if we're in a relationship or not? If you're that interested, don't talk to me, talk to her.
Damn, you just transferred here too. Well, I can't blame you. Man's gotta be aggressive in this day and age.
No, you don't. Don't ever be aggressive. That doesn't work as well as you think it will.
Hey, let's hang out after school again sometime. Let me know when you're free. I'll tell you all about my secret plan. Dude, you're gonna flip when you hear it.
I already don't want to hang out with this guy. You sound icky. Yeah, Kenji is not cooking. Kenji Tomachika seems to have taken a liking to me. I have not taken a liking to Kenji. Exactly. I wish I didn't have to interact with him. So social links are optional, so I don't think I'm gonna ever hang out with this guy. I do not care about his personality at all. I don't care that he wants to get with Takaba-san. I don't care that he's butting into my love life, whether it's existent or not. That's none of his business. He gets better? Okay. I hope he does have a redemption arc where he realizes how he's coming off and then he changes his ways. Because Persona is pretty cool about doing that at times as well. Rank up. Actually, Magician is pretty useful. That is a pretty useful Arcana. He was the first one that I maxed. Oh, okay. Is he easy to max? I don't think he was in the original game. I don't think he was a Magician Arcana in the original, but I could just be wrong.
It's already dark? Damn, I missed my favorite show. Man, for real?
Oh, is that a Ryuji
Let's
reference?
get going.
For real?
But first, let's swap numbers. Bust out that cell phone.
Do I have to? Do I have to give you my number? I decided to return to the dorm. Just make sure you have a Magician Persona in your group. Yeah, I'll have to do that.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Thank you. This may go without saying, but it's impossible to do business at any stores during that time. So make sure you're ready in advance. You don't want to be caught unprepared when it's too late to leave. Oh yeah, I can roam around at dark now. So I want to go to the store and sell all the stuff that I picked up. So L1 map, nope. Yeah, go to front entrance. This gives up, but I don't want to vibe, yeah. Let's see, so I'm gonna leave, go elsewhere. Making that bank for real, yeah. Because the game doesn't really expect you to like go through all of Tartarus during the tutorial, but I just went ahead and did so last stream. I just went all the way up to floor 20. You know, floor 20 Blazed. And yeah, we got a bunch of stuff. We also used up a lot of stuff. We used up all of our soul stuff. We used up all of our HP stuff, so we got to buy some of that back. So luckily there's, well, first I'm gonna go to the police station, and then I'm gonna sell stuff and then buy some more weapons. I think I want to prioritize weapons and armor because I've been taking a lot of damage. Sell items. Okay, yeah, that'll sell for a lot. Yeah.
I'll take that.
Worldly
How
coin.
many grand? Sure. How many
Massive
are you selling?
cowardice.
Grand? Sure.
Yeah.
How many are you selling? You're adding. All right. I'll take that. How many are you adding? Sure. How many are you selling? Sure. Sure. How many are
I
you
love the
selling?
repeating audio. It's just the same like lines over and over again.
All right.
That's a lot of
How many are
damage.
you selling? You're adding. All right. I'll take. How many are you selling? All right. How many? You're adding. All right. I'll take that.
How many?
You're
All
adding?
right.
All right. How many?
All right.
You're adding. All right.
All right.
How many are you selling? Sure. All right.
All right.
I'll take that.
I've been doing Tartarus once a month and just grind to the highest point I could go, and then do social link stat levels leveling after that. Yeah, the way that I approach the Persona games is like with like Mementos. Like I think with Persona 4, I forget what that zone is called. In Persona 3, I just do like all the Tartarus or like Memento first, and then I do the story stuff for the rest of the month. Like so, I try to clear all the like the dungeons and stuff first, like as soon as possible, and then I start going into
What are you
Spiguli.
looking for?
Okay, so I already have
For?
the
As long as
best
you need.
stuff. Okay,
What
armor,
would be? Got some new things. That what you want? All right then.
equip, sell.
Like, as long as
Kari,
everything
chest
look good.
protector,
All
buy,
right then.
equip, sell.
What are you
Jewel
looking at? What
pay,
you want?
cash
Sure.
card,
It's
buy,
all yours.
equip, sell. Awesome.
All done here.
Exit.
Be seeing you.
I don't know a lot about Persona here for the vibe. I don't know a lot, but here for the vibe. Thank you, I appreciate it. Persona 3 FES was my first Persona game, and I put over 120 hours into it. Yeah, that was my first Persona game as well. I had it for the PSP, and it was so much fun. What's the game about? It's hard to describe. So far, we're a transfer student at a new school. That's the theme for every Persona game, that you're the transfer student. We found out that we're able to experience the dark hour and be awake for it. So it's an hour like after midnight, between midnight and 1 a.m., where, you know, the world kind of freezes. And if you're able to be awake during it and perceive it, that means that you're sensitive to like the Persona ability. So we kind of moved into the school dorms, transferred to this new school. We're being monitored by the people in our dorms because they noticed that I was awake during the dark hour. Oh, thank you so much for the bits, Brightworks. I really appreciate it. So yeah, so then we awoke into our persona ability, and then we found out about Tartarus, which is a tower that manifests during the dark hour. Oh, thank you for the milk throw. Yeah, love the bits video too, yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much where we're at now. Like, that's all we know, is that, like, these shadows have been appearing during the dark hour, and they've been, pretty much attacking people who are awake during the dark hour. And that's all we know so far about the game so far. But there is a lot going on. A lot of Persona games tend to be like political commentaries as well. Oh, thank you for the cat stretch, Latte. Gonna go ahead and stretch. I'll learn about it as you play. No problem, Ozzy. I'm glad that I can be here to provide the playthrough for you. Welcome. The competition between pharmacists is heating up. I've got to make my store more unique, or I'll be sunk. I'm starting by making Saturdays regular sale days. Come out this weekend and support my store. Okay.
We've got some new stuff.
Ooh, that is pricey. I can't buy soul snuff, so that's unfortunate. 40 cat food. Is that a Morgana reference to Persona 5? I think I'll get 2 revives. I think I bought the wrong thing. Oh well. Buy some medicine. Buy 3 medicine. Okay. Fair warning that some of the stuff can get pretty hard. Yes, thank you for that. Thank you for the reminder. So it is a few trigger warnings for people who haven't played. There is like themes like bullying comes up, depression comes up. Like the way that that we summon our personas is that we carry around guns. They're fake guns, but we shoot ourselves in the head to summon our persona, because that's just kind of like death, and overcoming the fear of death is a common theme throughout the Persona games. So that is something that does happen whenever we summon a persona. So that'll be happening regularly. If that's not something that you're comfortable with, no worries. You don't have to watch the stream. I won't be offended if it's not something you can handle. No problem at all. But just know that happens a lot, because that's how you do combat. That's how you summon a persona, and that it's every time you summon a persona. And persona is pretty much like your magic abilities. So that's all your magical attacks. How many hours do I plan on streaming? We got started a little bit late. I was planning on going until 11:30 because it's 11:23 now, but I'll go until midnight. Because I do need to sleep tomorrow, because I have stuff that I have to do tomorrow as well. And then we'll be back on Tuesday for Mario Party. So I'll be doing Mario Party for the Switch. So if anybody else has a Switch and you have Mario Party, whether it's Mario Party Super or I think Super or like the other Mario Party for the Switch, you're more than welcome to join in and play with the stream. I have so many points. Oh, you have a lot of points saved up? Yeah, I mean, I don't have like a lot of stuff on like channel point redemptions, but I do have a decent amount of stuff, I think. I don't have Super Mario Party, sadly. Do you have the Nintendo Online? Holy crap, you have 2.4k points? That's wild. Let's see, then we'll go back to the student dorms. Yeah, if you have like the Nintendo Switch Online thing that comes with the Nintendo 64 Online, we could even do Mario Party 2. Since that you don't have to pay like $50 for that, or like $60 for that. I do have it. Awesome. Now we can also do Mario Party 2, because Mario Party 2 is my favorite Mario Party game. But yeah, tonight's not going to be a long stream. It's just kind of a last minute stream. I'll be doing a longer stream on Tuesday. I'll be streaming from 7 p.m. to about 9:30 p.m. EST on Tuesday, and that'll be Mario Party. I don't think I can move through Tartarus yet. Yeah, Super Mario Kart. Oh yeah, I also have Mario Kart. So I think we're gonna be alternating, because this past Tuesday, or this past Monday we played Mario Kart. So I think this coming Tuesday we'll do Mario Party, and then the week after that we'll do Mario Kart again. I can hear people talking. Oh, no problem, Brightworks. I appreciate it. I even appreciate you tuning in whenever you can.
You know what?
Thank you so much. Is it just me, or have there been more weird people around lately? Like the ones with apathy syndrome? Oh yeah, so that's what it's called. If for people who get attacked by the shadows, they kind of go into like a vegetative state, and that's called apathy syndrome. There are some in my neighborhood too. It's seriously creepy. Sometimes I wonder what'll happen if I end up like that and it just depresses me. Yeah. Maybe we're okay if we exercise and improve our stamina. I bought the family extension pack and became the sugar daddy to my friends who couldn't afford it. Yeah. I feel that. Yeah, like I was doing that for my family for a bit too, but they don't really own Switches. They just use mine. Actually, I heard that the track team is still accepting new members. Maybe running will make us stronger. Maybe I'll join the track team. We'll see. Is that another Ryuji reference? Maybe I can learn more about it if I visit their club room. The first bell has rung. Oh, also, thank you for adding me to the stream pings on the Discord server. I was not expecting that. I was surprised because like I'm not a voice actor or anything, you know, like I'm not like Ben, I'm not like Nazi. I'm just a random guy who just happens to know a voice actor. So I really appreciate it. I hope that I bring enough to the table where you find it entertaining and calming. And again, you know, we do prioritize mental health support and, you know, being able to support each other through tough times. So if you're going through that, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always happy to talk to you, hear you vent, be there for you. I also have a Discord server if you're interested in joining, where, you know, if you want to be part of that supportive community where we all hear each other, you're more than welcome to join it, you know, and so that way you're there for everybody to, you know, hear you out, hear you vent, listen to you, even if you're having a good day and you just want to share it and talk about it. Maybe that'll even help others feel good as well. We're all here. We're all for that. Yeah, I'm just a little kitty. I'm just a little baby. That's how I got notified. Oh, thank you, Ozzy. I really appreciate it. Yeah, because like it's a last minute stream. We got 19 viewers here. That's crazy. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that you feel that, you know, that my streams belong, you know, like as part of that notification ping. Looks like some of the athletic teams are recruiting numbers. Actually, it's just the track and field team. I guess the others are full. If you're interested in joining, why don't you go check it out? From the classroom, go down the stairs and to the right, and you'll eventually find it. For someone who's ditching clubs, you sure know a lot about them. I don't want to talk to you right now. Thank you so much, Latte. I really appreciate it. He said go to the right? Go to corridor? Thank you. I'm so happy that I can provide like good vibes. And it's not just me, it's all of you. We all work collectively, like just work together and bounce off each other to provide that, you know, that environment, that atmosphere. So I can't take all the credit for it. Check, ooh, shining something. There's something on the floor in front of the lockers. Oh yes, another Twilight fragment. Thank you. Practice field. The door leads outside of the practice field. It's being used by the track team. There's a note that says track team now recruiting. No slow pokes, please. I'm probably slow. I don't think I'm athletic. Aren't you from Miss Toriumi's class? Oh, you want to join the team? I'll take care of all the paperwork, so go ahead and introduce yourself to your new teammates. Alright everyone, gather around. I'm grateful to Ben for showing your stream to us. Yeah, I'm also super grateful to Ben. Because I wasn't expecting that. I didn't ask him to send people my way. I didn't want to seem like I was just trying to mooch off him. Mooch off his success. I didn't want to seem like I was just riding on his tailcoats. So I really appreciate him doing that. And hopefully I can do him proud by making this something that's unique to me. And that I'm not just like trying to be like, you know, like a discount Ben or something like that. So I really want to try and, yeah, I really want to try to just do right by what he's gifted to me, because I really do appreciate it. Chupen, thank you so much for the follow, Chupen. Ben and his fans are just wholesome. Yeah, you all are amazing. Like I did not expect, when I started streaming a month ago, I did not expect to meet such cool people through Ben's community, and I'm so grateful for it. Like it's just such a plus to me that I was so fortunate to join the Discord right before it got nuked, and then be able to join the other Discords and be active and talk to everybody, and just kind of be like just like everybody else, you know, not be viewed differently, and everybody being so welcoming and willing to talk to me. It's just been so great. Hello, Chupen. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Latte. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I know that Ben and I have very similar senses of humor, but I tried to be different because, you know, we're not the same people. We're all different. We're all unique individuals, and I really want to just be myself. I don't want to try to. That's also like why I don't want to do like an anime VTuber or anything like that, because I don't think I have like the energy to kind of have that kind of personality. Because I'm not like throwing shade or anything like at the VTubers who are like anime VTubers. Like, more power to them. I think it's really cool. I watch a lot of them. I support a lot of them. It's just not my thing. That's just not like my vibe. So and I know that if I tried to emulate that, it wouldn't come off genuine because I'm not like that. My personality isn't like that, and I just honestly don't have the energy to try to do that.
She's our team manager. She'll answer any of your questions.
Thank you so much, everybody. I really do appreciate it. I'm so happy that this is, you know, that this has become what it is. I thought that it would take me maybe a year to even build up a community to try to find that support to help me with my own mental health and to help others. But I'm so glad that just seeing this much growth in just a month, being able to get to a point so quickly that I can do a giveaway and reach more people to try to, you know, be like in the realm of people who may not have seen my streams before. So that way, if they're going through stuff, if they're really going through it, hopefully they see my stream just because like they happened to come across my giveaway and thought that they would like could use a Steam gift card, and also see like that I'm donating and then think like, oh, like that's a good cause. I want to like participate in that, and then stick around and actually see what it's about, and then realize like, oh, I'm really going through stuff too. I want to be able to have a support group to talk about it too, because maybe it's not really available in my area. And that's what I want to provide. So that's my goal with this. And I'm really glad to see like all the people participating in Discord, talking about what's going on in their lives, talking about what makes them happy. And it's beyond my expectations of what I thought it would be. And I'm just so happy, and I'm so grateful to all of you. Oh, it's Yuko. I remember Yuko.
Let's see. Hey, Miyamoto.
Thank you so much, Chupen. I really appreciate it. And I'm really grateful to all of you, and I'm super grateful to Ben. I could not thank him enough for, like, giving me the jump start to make this happen. Yeah, it's so wild that we're already almost at 300 followers. Just yesterday, no, 2 days ago, I was at 202 followers, and now we're almost at 300. Like, that's wild.
Here's our future team captain. Great runner and places well in competitions. You two are in the same class, right? Miyamoto, keep an eye on the new guy here, okay?
You got it. You're the guy who went
Actually, that's what I want to strive for myself, but gosh, no, I'm happy you're doing so well so far. We're all super proud of you and can't wait to see what you can do to have fun and vibe with you. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, and having you all here also motivates me to, like, not just, you know, toss this aside, to really try to stick to doing this regularly. So that way it's not just like, you know, like a quick fad or interest that I got into that I decided, oh, like a month from now I'm gonna get tired of this, 2 months from now I'm gonna get tired of this. Like, no, I don't want it to be one of those things. I want it to be something that I stick with, because, you know, I feel like with the motivation that you're giving me to keep this going and to seeing all the support that you're giving to each other makes me want to keep going and take it further and just keep going with it and seeing how this evolves. So I really do appreciate that. You're the guy who went out with Takaba. Why is everybody so obsessed with me and Takaba? Guys, get a life. You're on the track team. Certainly you have something better to do than worry about the new kid going out with one of the popular girls in school. You're practically a celebrity. For what? I've done nothing.
You've seen me around, right?
Now I don't want to join the track team. No, I haven't seen you around.
Ouch, man. It kind of hurts my pride. Everyone knows
Good.
who I am.
I don't care if everybody knows who you are. Stop asking me about my business. I'm here to join the track team.
Easy treatment just because you joined mid-season.
Good. I don't expect that. I don't expect special treatment. Stop asking me about Takaba. That was not a warm welcome. I joined the track team and made friends with my two teammates. Everybody's in my Takaba's business. Like, guys. Get...
I am thou. Thou art I.
Stop worrying about me.
Hast established a new
I'm doing okay. Don't worry about my love life. There is no love life going on. I promise you that if there is, you will not be the first to know.
create a persona.
The Chariot persona. Okay, so they still keep the Chariot Arcana with track. Okay. I think they did that in Persona 4 too. I think they also associated just running with
Since
Chariot
this is
throughout
your
all the
first
Persona
practice,
games.
Just have a look around and then call it a day.
Nah, put me in, coach.
We have practice on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. There's no practice the days before tests, though.
Okay.
I'll make sure your uniform is ready for next time.
Okay. Oh yeah, I guess I can't run if I don't have a uniform. After looking around, I decided to go back to the dorm. Okay, yeah. It's Yuko. Should I say hello? I think I will. Why not? Let's be polite.
Oh, hello. What's up?
Shipiphany-kun, what's up? Do I get anything from walking home together? I don't want people talking about that though. Everybody's gonna be in my business. They'll be like, oh, like, are you a player? Are you two-timing Takaba? What happens if I walk home? Like, does that actually? Or she's probably gonna say no.
Actually, no, I'm in a hurry today.
Okay, so then that was pointless. I was thinking like maybe I would unlock like a new Arcana or something. Kyoko went home alone. I decided to go back to the room by myself. That's okay. It's healthy to be able to accept rejection. Yeah, people are so nosy in this game, but I guess like from what I heard, like in Japanese culture that's pretty common, but also in Korean culture that's also very common. It's like when you're in school in Korea, people like spread rumors like crazy. Like rumors are such a big part of entertainment in Korea. So you're buddies with Tomochika now. He was saying you're someone to watch out for. Oh, but in a good way. I wouldn't call him a buddy. You're friends with him too?
Nah.
They're up your ass wanting to know everything. Yeah, it's so weird. He's kind of a ladies' man, but he's a good dude. Then I don't want to hang out with him. If you're a ladies' man, I don't really consider you a good dude because that means that you don't really respect women and that you're like kind of treating them as a hobby. Like you're just treating them to stroke your own ego. That means that you're not viewing them as people. He gets imaginary women, yeah. All of his imaginary friends. I was gonna ask if you want to go to Tartarus tonight. It looks like there's more of those lost, so we gotta take out more shadows, right? Yeah, I mean, we could check it out a little if it'll let us. Like, let's check it out. It's not like we have anything else to do. Let's go to Tartarus.
Yes.
He is Foster. Is that a reference to something? I don't know if I know what Foster is. The Dark Hour. I love like the animations that they added. All right, let's take the elevator up to the 20th floor. Actually, like, do I have you all on my team? I wish the Kirijo group would really make one here. Dude, Mitsuri Kirijo is like right there. I mean, not that she probably has any stake in the company at all, but you know. Let me think about it. Yeah, you're already with me, so. Oh. Go to another floor. I don't think it's gonna let us advance further. I think we'd have to go through plot to advance further, but we'll see. Oh, Foster. Oh my god, yeah, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. I love that show growing up. I don't know about you all, but Foster's Home was one of my favorite TV shows growing up. Like my favorite cartoons. Okay, so we can go up before now. Okay. Actually, no, we can't. We can't. Okay. We're still blocked off. Madam Foster. Yep. We'll just go back.
Alright.
Return to entrance. Head back. Yeah, I mean that's the cool thing about finishing Tartarus early is that you can just spend all your days doing like your different social links and stuff and
Yes.
exploring the town. Yeah, let's call it quits. So I think this will be a stream that doesn't really have any combat. I think this stream will just be, because we only have like 20 minutes, I think it'll just be focused on going through like the character relationships, which is fine.
You know what?
My parents have been nagging me to stop staying out late at night recently. They said they don't want me to end up like those people who suddenly go crazy. Oh, you mean apathy syndrome? I stole 3 bananas from the kitchen? Ook. But I heard they still don't know what causes it, so what's the point of being careful?
I know, right?
The prime time to hit up the arcade or work a shift is at night too. And if I can't go to Hagakure at night anymore, then I'll miss out on the taste of happiness. That's a weird way to phrase it. Seems like some stores are open at night too. Cool. Oh, thank you so much for the gift sub, Brightworks. I really appreciate it. Oh, that'll never get old. I love that so much. I love that, I love that little gif with the JoJo music. The first spell has rung. I hope you all enjoy that as well. For any JoJo fans in the audience here, I hope you enjoy that. Class has ended for today. Oh, there's a new Arcana here. Oh no, it's not too new. It's a Chariot. I do want to level up Chariot. Yeah, let's spend time with Track. I'm not a JoJo fan, but that song still slaps. Yeah, it's the fact that like even people who aren't JoJo fans know about that song because it's so memeable and it slaps. It goes hard. It's such a good song. Like all the JoJo songs go hard. Even if you're not a JoJo fan, I recommend checking out all the intro songs from all the different seasons, especially part 2, because part 2 intro goes hard. It's so good. Like my friend Tay, he did like a karaoke cover of it, and it's so good. Like he killed it.
I might have overdone it a bit.
Don't push yourself. I love JoJo. Yeah, JoJo is so good.
I can keep going.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to like try to push your limits or like expand your limits, but don't go so hard to the point where like you feel like you're gonna injure yourself and then you keep going anyway.
You don't even look tired. What kind of training regimens you have?
I play a lot of video games. That's my training regimen. Just a normal routine. By watching Vanitas no Carte, I discovered one of my favorite J-pop songs was the intro song. I haven't heard of that. I saw you talking about it in Discord, but I haven't heard of that anime. Whenever I think of Vanitas, I think of Kingdom Hearts. You say that like it's no big deal, meanwhile I'm dying over here.
You're pretty crazy.
Well, my name is Shapiphany, so you can't have that kind of name if you're not like
Destroyed me.
confident in what you do.
I knew the standards were high around here, but I never thought someone so good would be right in front of me. Okay, I've made up my mind. Listen up. I'm gonna make you eat my dust.
Is this like the Ryuji of Persona 3? I don't remember this from Persona 3 FES. Looks like Miyamoto sees me as a rival. It feel like we're becoming closer. Is that a typo? I feel like we're becoming closer. No, that's not a typo. I feel like we're becoming closer. I had a brain fart for a second. Rank 2.
Sorry. I didn't mean to get so worked up.
No problem. It's a vampire anime, but well written with amazing character and mystery. The author June is so good. Their other manga, Pandora Hearts, is also one of my favorite manga. So, ooh, I'll have to check it out. I'll have to see if my wife would be interested in it as well, because she loves like vampire anime. Oh, hi Yoru. Thank you so much for joining. And also, thank you again for the raid yesterday. I really appreciate it. What's wrong?
I think I might have twisted my knee.
This is why you shouldn't push yourself, man. You gotta make sure you're doing things safely. If you injure yourself, then you can't train.
Forget it. Let's go.
No, we won't forget it. You should see like a sports therapist. I parted ways with Miyamoto and went back to the dorm. Whenever I think of Miyamoto, I think of Nintendo, like Shigeru Miyamoto. I'm doing track with the what is it, like the vice president of Nintendo, or he's like one of like the top game directors. How far into the game are you? Not far. We just technically finished the tutorial portion of Tartarus, and but we made it all the way to the as far as you can go in Tartarus, like because the tutorial wants you to stop after I think floor 5 or 10, but we just decided to keep going. That's Yuko, the team manager. Should I say hello? Oh, I think it's because she's a romanceable NPC in the game. I don't know who I want to romance.
Oh, it's you. What's up?
Nothing. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Oh, welcome back.
Hey, by the way, I saw you at the practice field earlier. Miyamoto-kun from our class is also on the track team, right? Maybe you guys will be friends. We'll see. I mean, if he stops asking me about you, then we can be. Did I play the OG Persona 3? I played Persona 3 FES for the PSP, and I enjoyed it immensely. It is my favorite PSP game and also my favorite Persona game. I've actually been thinking about getting involved in more things besides just archery, though, too. Thank you so much. Yeah, based. Persona 3 is such a great game. Like, also my favorite Persona soundtrack out of all of them. But I haven't played Persona 3 since 2019, so I forgot a good bit of it. I guess I'm already doing that, huh? Not exactly what I meant, though. Let me go out. We'll go out at night, see if there's anybody that we can... any Personas that we can... or any Arcanas that we can unlock. Iwo Todai Station Strip Mall. Let's go to the strip mall, see what's there. What does Wild Duck Burger have? You can partake of the services offered by various establishments in town, but doing so will cause the time to pass. Many businesses will raise your academics, charm, or courage. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Mystery Burger, 1,000 yen. I don't have 1,000 yen. Ah, yeah, I don't have 1,000. I don't have 1,000 yen. Not now. Last time I played Persona 3 was like 2010-ish until Reload. Oh yeah, so yeah, it's been a while for you. Oh, he's got apathy syndrome. Yeah. Oh, no problem. Thank you so much. I hope that your art work goes well. I hope that it's productive, and I hope that you have a lot of fun with your art. Oh, also, I'll be having more subscriber emojis soon, so that way those who have subscribed and gifted subs, I want you to kind of have more that you can like get out of it. So I commissioned Simone Mallow because I really love their art style. I really recommend checking them out. So they're going to be making some emojis for me as well. And then in the future, I'll be commissioning different artists to do like my tier 2 and tier 3 sub emojis. Oh, Simone Mallow. If you type in Simone Mallow on Twitter, you'll find them. They're like a s'more theme like VTuber, and they're an artist. They do like kind of like cartoony. So SMONE. Let MALLO. So let me pause real quick here. And I'm going to put their Twitter in the chat here for you all. Just so that you have a reference to that. Just if you feel like checking them out and want to give them a follow, they are super cool, and no problem, no need to apologize at all. It's actually probably a good idea that I put them in the chat. I shared their stuff on Discord, and I've like retweeted some of their artwork because I just really love like their old like kind of like 1940s style, like cartoon animation type style. I'm a huge fan of that, like 1920s, 1930s style. So yeah, like I recommend checking them out. I am a huge supporter of artists, like independent artists. So yeah, I definitely plan on commissioning more artists, and I definitely want to commission more artists from our Discord to for like different things. Like I'm eventually gonna need like different like banners for like my page where it says like about me, like credits, like mental health awareness calendar, stuff like that. Because I would love to, I actually really want to commission Latte to do those banners, because I just have like basic lettering with a solid color background. I don't really have anything like in a specific cat style, so I would love to commission you someday, Latte, for that, when I essentially save up more money. To make my, like, to really tie the cat aesthetic together. Because I love what you did with the banner, and that took you like 10 minutes, you said? Like, I would love to see, like, what you can come up with, like, from, like, the ideas that just, like, ooh, Jack Frost doll, play until you win a prize. Play now. Until I run out of money, we're spending all of our money on the Jack Frost doll, y'all. Currently writing lists of artists I want to commission. Oh, awesome, yeah. Like, that's what I mainly use Twitter for, is to find, like, the different, like, the different artists that I want to commission. Oh, first try. Awesome. I'll take it. First try. That is good luck. I was drinking water and I spilled it over my bed. I'm so sorry, Snazzy Jasper. I'm so sorry, Jasper. Go elsewhere. There's not really much we can do now. I don't see any new social links. Escapade. Oh yeah, this is a club. I need courage to enter the club. I just draw people's mascots for free anyways. It's just for fun, plus cats. They're just fun. I would love to commission you someday, Brightworks. Maybe for like a new profile picture sometime, because I also really love your art style. My bed is wet and it feels gross now. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I would really recommend... Oh wait, I don't have... Do I have enough money? No, I don't have enough money. Yeah, I would recommend drying out your sheets and your mattress as quick as possible, because if you just like let it slowly dry, you can get like mildewy, and it could ruin the mattress. Yeah, I don't think there's... That's the thing about the early game. There's not much you can do if you just breeze through it on the first day like I did for Tartarus, because you're meant to kind of spread that around. I guess I'll just... I don't think I can do the MMO yet. We'll see. So fun fact, and this is a bit spoilery, but it's not really a big deal. So, it's a bit kind of creepy, because you can play... For those who haven't played the game, the Hermit Arcana is playing... oh, I could just study. Okay. The Arcana for the Hermit is playing an MMO online, and you meet a stranger online and you develop a relationship with them because they trauma dump and then complain to you about their life through the MMO, and you find out it's your homeroom teacher. Yeah, if you want to do fan art emotes, that's more than fine. I hate that Twitch limits how many emotes you can have. Because I would love it if you didn't have a limit. Because if you're a subscriber, if you're paying money, you should be able to get as many emotes as you want to the person you're supporting, as long as they have those emotes. So I think it's dumb that you can only have a limit of 5. But if you want to do fan art, like emotes, I can definitely like add it into like my pool of like my free emotes, like follower emotes. So that way it's like, I'm not giving... If it's like fan art, I don't want to try to make money off of it because it's not fair, because I didn't give money to the artist. True, yeah, we could always use them in the server. That's a great idea, Yoru. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, like we could definitely use it for the server. Because the server doesn't have limits to how many emotes you can put in, right? I think I've said enough for today. Alright. Saturday, April 25th. I can hear people talking. Oh, hey, you know the bookstore at the strip mall? Isn't there a grand reopening today? Oh, that'll be useful, because, like, books I think are pretty cheap for gaining your academics. Huh, a bookstore. Yeah, leave Iwatodai Station, go straight for a while, and it's after you cross the crossroad. Discord is limit of 100, 150, I believe. Okay, awesome. Yeah, that's much better than Twitch's limit of 5. It's and even like with top like so from what I saw, tier 1 subscriptions get 5 emotes, tier 2 gets 2 or 3 emotes, and then tier 3 only gets 1 emote. Like that doesn't seem fair at all. Because if you're spending more money, why are you getting more limited emotes? Or why are you limited to how many emotes you can get? It's almost a new semester, so let's check out more shops in the city. Apparently the bookstore at the strip mall is having a grand reopening today. We'll check it out. I wonder what kind of books they sell there. The first bell has rung. Maybe I should get a part-time job so I can actually make money when I'm not in Tartarus. After school. Class has ended for today. Apparently the bookstore, this is the 3rd time we're mentioning it. The bookstore at the strip mall is reopening today. It really wants us to check out that bookstore, so we'll go do that. Let's see, how do I... Oh, I have mail. How do I bring up my mail? Messages. Sale today. Today's our weekly sale. Too bad I do not have money. I have 400 yen. So, map. School gates. Oh, town map. I want to go to town map. Port Island Station. That's new. Oh, Naganaki Shrine. We'll go to the bookstore because there's a new Arcana there. I love this song so much. This is probably my favorite song on the soundtrack. The bananas have been consumed. Ook. There's a bookstore. Akatsuki. Kitchen. Ramen. Hagakure. Sweets. Yeah, thank you so much, Latte. I would love to commission you for that. Yeah, and I would love to commission you Brightworks for my profile picture. I got a PC Bang. Yeah, I would just have to like so here's what I'll reach out to you all if you want to like let me know your rates, and then I can save up to get that done. Enter the store.
Welcome. What would you like to order? Our special today is fresh mackerel.
Aw, man, you're so adorable, but I also feel bad because it's clear that you're kind of like you're kind of senile.
Don't serve sushi here. Oh, you're a student, aren't you? Then you must be from Gekkoukan High, right? That means you probably know about the persimmon tree.
Oh, the
there, don't
persimmon tree side quest. That took me so long to figure out because I couldn't find where the persimmon tree was. And I think it's like outside in the garden, like when you go through the outdoor corridors.
I'm making this up. I assure you, it's
If I
real.
recall correctly.
At Gekkoukan High, there's an open courtyard area.
Yeah, I had so much trouble in my last playthrough like years ago finding out where that walkway was. So that'll help me level up the Arcana.
My husband. Just consider it the ramblings of an old man. Don't
No
you
problem.
worry your little head, okay?
Okay. Me, you, and Latte just all pointing wallets at each other. We're gonna commission you. Yeah. We're gonna create our own internal economic system. After saying goodbye to the old couple, I decided to leave this bookstore. I hope this man is, I hope the elderly man is seeking proper medical care because I am concerned. He keeps thinking his bookstore is a restaurant. I'll draw that when I get home, bet. Yeah. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that you're making fan art. Like, I love seeing it. It just makes my day. Cat economy unlocked, yeah. We're gonna build a cat empire. Okay, we're going back to Gekkoukan High School. Let's go to the corridor. He what? What happened? Young tree. Could this be the persimmon tree? There's a leaf. My Sona is a caracal, so and big cat, it counts. Yeah. Yeah, he thinks his bookstore is a restaurant. That's like the running joke for his character. That like he said like today their special is a salted mackerel, and then his wife is like, oh, like this is obviously not a sushi store. I obtained a persimmon leaf. Okay, I'll bring that back to them. Maybe I show this leaf to the old couple at the bookstore. Yes. Oh wow, it's 12 a.m. already. So I'll do this dialogue with them and then we'll end the stream for tonight. Sorry for this short stream, everybody. It was pretty last minute. But we'll be back on Tuesday if everybody is available Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be streaming again then. Show item. Honestly, but if he has a fishing or sushi book, is he wrong? That is true. He isn't wrong.
Welcome to Bookworms. How many guests? Smoking or non-smoking?
Yeah, he still thinks it's a restaurant.
That leaf that's in your hand. Oh, do you mean to tell me this is a leaf from that persimmon tree?
I think like this triggers his memory, so that way he actually remembers like something clearly.
Leaves. Oh, wait, so you aren't here to buy books?
Yeah, so he's starting to remember.
Is it just to show this to us?
That's right.
I knew it.
I knew it.
I knew right from the start that you were a kind young man.
Thank you. I try to be.
I've been meaning to go see that tree for a while now, but I'm not sure if these stumpy old legs will make it that far.
Kind old man, I will carry you on my back if your wish is to see this persimmon tree. I will make sure that you're able to go see it.
That wasn't meant to be a pun. You know, stumpy.
True.
Tree stump, get it?
So Japanese bookstores typically look like this. So when I was in Japan, we went to a few different bookstores and they were pretty much like stacked, like there's stacks and stacks of books like in corners, and it smells so nice. Like the smell of like paper, ink. There's also like there's also like a coffee shop, so it's also the smell of like tea and coffee. It was so nice. Yeah, because I think like he has like a connection to the persimmon tree because I think he remembers like the high school. So he has like a lapse of like remembering where he is. Yeah, the smells do trigger memory response. Yeah.
Let me introduce my wife, Mitsuko.
Yeah, like he now remembers who she is and he remembers like his own name perfectly.
If you don't mind, would you tell us your
And he remembers that it's not a restaurant, it's a bookstore. Imagine going to a bookstore in Japan and then meeting an elderly couple with like a husband who's like kind of like in the first stages of like going senile, and you tell him that your name is Spaguli Shapiphany.
Yes, a good name.
Thank you. Yes, it is a good name. It is as good as yours. No, your name is better. They seem to have taken a liking to me after talking about the persimmon tree. I do remember I maxed out their social link. I think throughout the social link they do visit the persimmon tree. And I think their bookstore, like, I think is like at risk of being closed or something. So you like help them like get their bookstore back up in business, in popular. I don't really remember. It's been like 5 years since I played this game. Is the Discord link still working? Tried it and said it was expired. That's weird. Is there a setting to make sure that Discord links don't expire? Because this is the second time now that I've had to put in a new link. Oh, so links always expire within 7 days. Never. Set it to expire never. Generate a new link. Copy. I'm gonna put it in here. And let me go ahead and go to my About Me real quick. And I'm gonna update that. So my bad. It will by default it's set to expire in 7 days. I don't really use Discord much, but I don't really use Discord much, but now the link shouldn't expire. I'm gonna go ahead and edit my links. How do I edit my links? I don't think I can edit it while I'm streaming. I think I have to be offline for it to do. So I'll edit it after after the stream ends. and then that way we won't have that issue again in the future, because this is the second time this happened.
We're open
Yes.
every day except Monday.
Thank you for letting me know. I will most likely not remember that.
Come visit us whenever you're free.
Yes, I will make sure to visit you plenty, because I also want to max out your social link. They're so nice. Like, they're such a nice couple. I parted with the elderly couple and went back to the dorm.
I see you're back.
Seems like you've been doing a good... Oh, thank you for the milk throw. Seems like you've been doing a good job exploring Tartarus. Just remember, you're the only one who'd be able to do anything if something happened. Until I finish recovering, I'll be counting on you. Yeah. I don't know how many treats are like it gives you like for watching the stream. It's like 50, right? I think. I'll be in the command room today if you want to go to Tartarus. We don't need to go to Tartarus. Not now. We don't need to go to Tartarus. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and save. And then we'll go ahead and end the game here. And we'll be doing this again. We'll play Persona 3 again next Saturday. Return to title. Title, yes. Yes. Yeah, if you have any suggestions for like what to put for like cat treat redeems for like the more that you have, I'd be more than happy to add that in. End game, exit game, yes. Oh, thank you so much for the conch throw. So yeah, let's see. You got 8.8k. Oh man, that's a lot. Wow. I appreciate you all sticking around long enough to accumulate 8.8k. That's awesome. Love the parallel play you provided me. Oh, my pleasure, Chupin. I hope you've enjoyed the Persona run through so far. I haven't posted the VOD for the first Persona playthrough again because I accidentally revealed this state that one of my friends lived in, so I have to edit that. I have to download that and then edit out that part, and then I'll upload that to YouTube. So I'll do that tomorrow. Oh my god, Latte, you've been Latte, you've been like one of the first people to subscribe to me. Yeah, like that's wild. You've been here for quite some time, or for a long while, and I do appreciate it. I really appreciate everybody sticking around, especially those who've been here since the beginning. It really means a lot to me. I'm off in an hour, so I'll be seeing y'all in the Discord for sure when I get home. Oh yeah, for sure. And yeah, and I'll see you all on the Discord tomorrow. I'll probably be heading to bed soon. Yeah, and I really appreciate you all stopping by. 21 viewers, like, on average today. That's wild for a last minute stream. Thank you so much. I hope, you know, that you have a wonderful rest of your weekend and that your week goes well, and I will see you on Tuesday for Mario Party night. Hopefully we'll see you there. If you're not available then, no problem. I'll be exporting the VOD to YouTube. Hopefully the audio quality will be much better because this past week or two, the audio has just been stupid. But yeah, have a wonderful night. Let's see who we're going to raid because now that I can raid, I really want to take full use of that. Let's see. Oh, Scarlet. Scarlet VT is playing Monster Hunter World. They have been one of the first followers as well. They very much deserve the raid, so let's go ahead and give them a raid. Last time somebody asked what the raid message will be, and I raided before I saw that message. So let's just say cat raid. Let's just go in there and tell them it's a cat raid. Thank you so much, Mustard Cat. I hope you have a nice night too. So I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, Scarlet underscore VT. So I'll start the raid now, and it'll start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go.